Welcome to my short format energy profiling with Carol. Today we're talking about holidays and weight gain. And if you follow these few tips I'm going to give you, you will avoid excess weight gain during this holiday season. I'm Carol Tuttle, the best-selling author of It's Just My Nature. If you're new to the 4 types energy profiling system, this is a great start to grab the book, and it's a fun read. It'll help introduce you to the 4 energy types. We have all 4 in us, yet you lead with 1. I'm also the creator of our online energy profiling and dressing your truth course, and that's free. You can go take my beginner's guide right now, learn about the 4 types, and learn the very basics of dressing your truth true to your type. So let's talk about weight gain during the holidays. I want to give you a tip for each of the 4 types, but first I want to educate you as to what your tendencies are true to your type that can actually derail you during the holiday season and cause you to gain extra weight because you're not conscientious of these tendencies. The more aware we are of our tendencies, the more we can manage them with successful outcomes. But a lot of times they get the best of us. So let's go through these 4 types very briefly, and I want you to see which one you relate to and if this is true for you and your type when it comes to food during the holiday season, because we're talking about a time of year that gets very busy. There's a lot of activities. There's more food. Holidays equals food, and a lot of yummy foods. I'm the first to tell you I love food. I love the experience. Food is like art to me. It's the sensation, the textures, the taste. It's a big part of our travel experience, tasting foods around the world. So I'm all in when it comes to making food an enjoyable, pleasurable experience. Yet, it can't be if we are at odds with it because we are carrying extra weight. I know, been there, a lot of decades spent in that dilemma. I've healed that, and I want to help you heal that. So let's start with type 1. That's where the energy begins. It's an upward light, outward energy. Your tendency, we're going to call you the social eater. You're at a party, you're at a gathering with your family, you love connecting with the people, especially with people you really enjoy being around. You get into conversations, you love to chit chat and have that time together, having fun with people you care about and enjoy their company. Well, when food is added to that experience, what can happen is you lose track of what you're eating. You'll eat mindlessly, and you'll end up eating more than you really even wanted, and especially more than you needed. So we'll talk about the tip in a moment. Let's just go through these to identify your tendency. Do you relate to that? Have you seen yourself do that in the past? I know, you're like after the fact, you're like, oh, why did I eat all of that? Okay, type 2, it's a downward, fluid, flowing, relaxed movement. It has a calming effect where type 1 brings our energy up. Type 2 can relax and calm our energy. They are the emotional eaters. Do you relate to that? What does that look like during the holidays? That means you've committed to too many things, too much coming and going, a lot is on your plate, and all of a sudden you're eating maybe in the evening, you're using it for relief, you're not as disciplined as you want to be because when you're stressed, you don't feel you have your life kind of managed. When you're emotionally stressed, you don't feel you've got life flowing for you. And so you'll make poor choices when you are not feeling that life's I'm in a stream, I'm in a flow. When you're feeling rushed by life, burdened by life, you'll make poor choices with food. Our type 3s are our push forward, determined movement. This is that let's move it into action energy. These are the grab and go eaters because they're all, it's like decorate, holidays, lots going on, engaging the family in lots of activities, but grab and go. And in your grab and go, a lot of the choices you're grabbing are not the best for you. Or we're going through too many fast food drive-throughs and the family's getting Little Caesar's pizza or whatever it is that the family's now getting grab and go food as well because you just have so much going on It's how you insert those food needs. Type 4, you are that structured, linear, focused movement, that ability to really stay on point, really move forward with direction. And yet a part of that is you're either on that track or you're off. So you are the all or nothing eaters. So if you're in the nothing side of eating healthy, you kind of throw it all to the wind and say whatever, and you let it go so far that you really regret it, then that you've kind of buried yourself in regret, that you just, aren't making healthy choices, because it's hard to kind of do that here and there. You're either all in or you're not. And so it can really just blow out during the holiday season, and you're like, oh. Now, we kind of have this mentality within our culture to say, kind of let it all go during the holidays and then get back on track, because the new year starts and the recommitment to healthy eating and fitness is really high. And I prefer to get through the holidays staying true to my healthy eating patterns. And next week, I'm going to teach you how I maintain a healthy weight effortlessly through the habits I've developed that can become your habits too. So that's next week. But for now, what do? I think you're going to feel better through your holiday season when you're not pulled out by this, I ate too much, I really blew it today. It's disturbing. It's disruptive to your holiday spirit. So do these 4 things. You can incorporate all 4 or just do the one true to your type. Type 1, decide before you go to the event what and how much you're going to eat. You're making a conscious decision, so you're not mindlessly eating as you're caught up in the social experience. So you're making it a conscious choice. I'm going to have maybe, this, and this, and then I'm going to have a glass of water by my side, and I'm done. And I'm going to now socialize without adding the food portion. And I'm going to only eat enough that's satisfying to my palate. Then our type 2s, you need to set a boundary with what you commit to. Anytime you're stressed, your emotional eating kicks up a notch. And so you really need to even look now at, what have I committed to? What am I considering? How can I do less, make my life more comfortable, and stay at ease? Because I'll take better care of myself if I do that. Your type 3s, this is something that really supports me and my true nature, is I do a lot of food prep, even if it's quick food prep, the night before. Because typically in the mornings, I don't have a lot of time to do the food I need, and I'll have it ready to go so I can still use my grab and go tendencies to my advantage, but I have healthy foods prepared, whether that's an egg that I've cooked and I'm just going to now need a piece of toast and an avocado, and I can do an avocado toast with egg in the morning. But I make it easy for me to grab and go by preparing healthy foods ahead of time, having them in the bags ready to go. Then our type 4, make a decision. You're going to go all in with being healthy this holiday season. And that's just through being aware you have that capacity to be highly disciplined, to really stay true to yourself and say, let's give it a go this year. Let's stay all in. I'm going to have a healthy experience this holiday season, because I always think of how I'm going to feel when the holidays are wrapping up. Do I want to look back and go, I really blew it. Now I've got to reset. I've got to lose weight. I've got to get back to where I was. Or it's even worse than it was before. And so, no, I want to look back and go, I'm so proud of myself. Look at how well I managed myself through that time of year. Good for you. That's what I want for you. And I want to help you no matter where you're at. This is going to set you up. If you choose to move through this time of year more consciously, adding these tips to your practices and your habits on a day-to-day basis, you're going to be ready to now go to that next level. I want to invite you to join me in the Tuttle Healing Center, where I host the Healing Plan for Weight Loss. We opened it for the first time as a group-supported experience last year. We had hundreds of people going through this program with me. And I want to show you one of our members. We had several of our members who have great success stories, but Melissa especially. Melissa has transformed herself between dressing your truth, knowing her type as a type 3, and then going through a lot of the healing protocols I teach in the Healing Center, but especially the healing plan for weight loss. She was able to clear all of the deeper issues, the emotional patterns, all those psychological beliefs that we carry consciously and subconsciously that provoke poor choices with food and actually keep the body from letting go of the weight. Our body carries this weight because it thinks it has another purpose that we've created it to have. I help you discover all of those hidden reasons that you're not losing weight and find it hard to commit to healthy eating and choosing into a lifestyle that will help you let go of weight easily and maintain it effortlessly. Because that's really, I didn't want to have to go back and forth I wanted to transform my life into a lifestyle where I eat healthy as an experience that I love, I choose, and I maintain a healthy weight effortlessly. And that is my experience. It took me decades to gather the insights, the information, and to do the healing myself that I've incorporated into this 4-week healing plan that starts on January 6th. You're going to be the better because you committed to come do it with us. Go to caroltuttle.com/weight loss. I'm ready to help you in there. I guarantee you, if you show up, just follow this easy to use guided plan for 4 weeks. You'll be a part of the Facebook group. You'll have tons of support and just everyone cheering for you, that you will have a different experience with food in your body for the rest of your life. And you will start to drop the excess weight. Your body doesn't want to carry it. It doesn't need it. And it wants help letting it go. And I can help you create that. I've done it for myself. I've helped hundreds and hundreds of people do the same. January 6th, go check it out. caroltuttle.com/weight loss. Share in a comment. What insights did you get today? What tip are you going to incorporate as we move into the holiday time of the year? We've already had a holiday. That might have inspired you to commit even bigger for the month of December, because we just moved, many of us in the United States moved through Thanksgiving. And so let's enjoy food in a way that benefits us so that it supports. Food is pleasurable, and I'm smart and I'm careful to make healthy choices that support my health, because I know you can do that. And I'm there for you in the Healing Center to help you continue to create that as your lifestyle. Thanks for sharing your thoughts, your insights, your ahas in a comment, and what type you are. I'd love to hear that. I love reading what my followers and viewers are learning, and especially what type you are, because I learn a lot from your commentary as you share your experience with me. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.